Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Monday, October 31st, 2016. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. Creating a better federation to enhance the citizen safety is the theme under which the Police Sports Club has reintroduced the Police Week, a series of activities to celebrate the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force. As part of the activities, officers here on Nevis joined the congregation of the Bath New Testament Church of God on Sunday, October 30th for a worship service.
Police utilize the week to fellowship through social activities, community service, sports, and other such activities.
Police Week runs from October 29th to November 5th. Officer in charge of the Nevis Division, Superintendent Trevor Mills, noted that the week is an opportunity to bridge the gap between the police and the community.
As a police service, we acknowledge that in order to enjoy complete community confidence, we must be able to provide services to every member of the community. And we must understand and work directly with that very community we are mandated to police. At different times, the nature of police work will bring the police into both conflict and mediation with the community we serve. However, we must not let this affect our relationship, because it only through good relations we can succeed in our fight against crime and violence.
Pastor Eversley Pemberton offered a prayer for the Royal St. Christopher and the Nevis Police Force.
We are grateful for our policemen and women. We are grateful for our police force. It's an important arm of our government which we cannot do without, lest we will have chaos and confusion. For without law, every man will do as he pleases. And without someone to restrain and to enforce the law, we'll have chaos and catastrophe every single day of our lives. So we are extremely grateful for the work of the police.
Also attending the service was Premier and the Minister responsible for security on Nevis, the Honorable Vance Amory. Yesterday's activity culminated with a parade through Charlestown. Meantime, Police Week kicked off on Saturday, October 29th with a health walk on St. Kitts. Participating in that activity was Prime Minister and Minister of National Security, the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris.
So I compliment all of you. Hope that this event will continue, because physical fitness is critical to the performance of your work. An agile mind also comes with the body being well, and so both work together. We want a police force that is able and fit for purpose, that can respond quickly to the demands that are being placed by the society, and to do it in an effective way that the society can say, well done. So as we go throughout the week, I want you to hold your head high. I want you to be on your very best behavior as professionals in and out of uniform, so that the country could again have the highest level of confidence in the security forces as a whole.
The Prime Minister also had advice for residents.
We continue to invite members of the public throughout this week and each day of our lives to remember that they have a duty to themselves, they have a duty to the society of which they are part, and they have a duty to the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. Solving the crime problem is not a matter for the police alone. And while the police must be at the heart of it, the fulcrum of the response to law enforcement must come from them. Every citizen and resident must play a part to wipe out lawlessness in the country.
The highlights of Police Week include a grand police parade through Bastille, which was slated for today, Monday, October 31st, officers' visits to schools tomorrow, Tuesday, November 1st, an awards ceremony recognizing officers for long service and good conduct on Thursday, November 3rd, and a job fair from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Friday, November 4th on Central Street, St. Kitts. Other events include visits to the elderly, a domino competition, a talent extravaganza and karaoke, a sports day, and a social evening. A notice from the Public Works Department advises residents of Hanleys Road and the general public that the portion of Hanleys Road Main from Rice's towards the Charles Walters Community Center will be closed from 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Wednesday, November 2nd. This is to facilitate asphalt paving works as part of the Hanleys Road Rehabilitation Project. Road users are asked to exercise extreme caution when approaching the area and to adhere to all traffic signs. According to the notice, the work zone is from the Rice's intersection to Monica Tyson's residence. Thus, vehicular travel will be prohibited. Still to come.
And so, without any further ado, I would like to call the post person, Miss.
We'll give you the details after this break.
At a loss as to what's going on in Nevis? Tune into NNC on NTV. Don't worry if you don't have cable either. NNC will bring the news to you wherever you are. Facebook and Facebook Live. YouTube and YouTube Live. NevisTVOnline.com. Roku app, NTV mobile app, Smart TV, Apple TV, and any other IPTV platforms. When me ANC and you ANC, NNC.
Welcome back. The Department of Information on Thursday, October 27th, hosted a ceremony to launch Nevis Television's digital platform, where the programming of Nevis Television will be available live online. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Information, Carl Williams, outlined the main reason for the launch of the platform.
The Nevis diaspora and locals alike needed to obtain the newscast outside the scheduled broadcast time slots. This need was met to some extent by the introduction of the repeat broadcast later in the evening. As time progressed, however, it became clear that there was a need for platforms through which the NTV programming could be accessed on demand. The proliferation of mobile devices and increased internet penetration made it clear that digital solutions were the way to go. Hence the launch of the Department of Information's Facebook page. There was the realization that although this was a step in the right direction, more was needed.
Williams also commended the Department of Information for the step forward.
This app-based platform will enable the Department of Information to disseminate its vital content on a variety of devices to audience anywhere in the world that has internet access. In today's world, an organization that listens to its customers is far more likely to succeed than one that is out of touch with its clients. NTV has listened to its customers who are armed with smart TVs and IP TV technology, and I can only envision for the future. Kudos to Huey and the team at NNC, as well as the supportive staff at the Information Technology Department, headed by Quincy Prentice.
The launch took place at the Department of Information and was attended by various business persons and representatives of other ministries and departments. St. Kitts and Nevis has been recognized as tsunami ready during a ceremony on October 20th in Trinidad and Tobago to observe the first World Tsunami Awareness Day on November 5th, 2016. Clarissa Langley-Stevens, Deputy National Disaster Coordinator at the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, was presented with the Tsunami Ready Recognition Certificate. On October 17th, the Tsunami Ready Recognition Board conducted a verification exercise in St. Kitts and Nevis, following which the Federation was duly certified. The certificate, issued in the name of Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris, was presented to Osmond Petty, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of National Security, by Langley Stevens during a brief ceremony on October 25th. Two of the tsunami signs that will shortly be erected throughout St. Kitts and Nevis and the evacuation maps were also presented during the ceremony. Upon accepting the certificate, Petty thanked NEMA, the Nevis Disaster Management Department, members of the Tsunami Working Group, including the police, the Department of Physical Planning, and local consultants. He also acknowledged with gratitude several key donors and stakeholders. The handing over ceremony was the first event to launch a series of tsunami evacuation public education and awareness activities, which will also include the distribution of maps, erecting of signs, and a live radio and television discussion to address the tsunami hazard. The Nevis Postal Services today announced its Officer of the Year as well as its Postman of the Year. Felicia Liber tells us more in this report.
Doreen Hendrickson is the Postwoman of the Year 2016 and Faustina Paris is the Post Officer of the Year. Deputy Postmaster General Rhonda Fobbs Williams presented the award to Hendrickson. She also awarded two other persons in the post office for their outstanding work.
Next on our list is the Post Officer of the Year, and she's none other than Miss Faustina Paris. Unfortunately, she cannot be here because of illness, but we appreciate all her hard work. From last year, we also have been identifying postal workers who would go the extra mile in their daily work, and for this year, we have selected Miss Tira Griffin to accept the certificate.
Customer Service Manager and Coordinator of the Steering Committee, Carol Jeffers, recognized the long-serving clients.
For the past 3 years, we presented certificates to past postal workers. This year, it was decided to shift the focus to long-serving clients for their patronage over the years. You have all embraced what the Postal Service had to offer then. Presently, there is a wide range of services being added and available to all. We are indeed grateful and delighted to show our appreciation for your patronage and look forward to continue serving you.
The awardees included Myrtle Howell, Marini Newton, Macefield Nisbet, Gloria Anslin, Amos Chappell, A.L. Evelyn, Golden Rock Plantation Inn, and Royal Bank of Trinidad and Tobago RBTT. World Post Day is annually celebrated on October 9th and was this year held under the theme Innovation, Integration and Inclusion. I'm Felicia Liber reporting for the Nevis Newscast.
That's it for this evening's edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. Good night.